back at it again with PS3 emulation. We got 6 games for you guys today. We're gonna go through all of them. I am going black and white, the ones that are balanced, so YouTube don't, copyright my videos. But other than that, most of the way through, I have the FPS count at the top screen. You guys will see that. You'll also see it in the game itself. So now, that way I don't have to really tell you the FPS. I can kind of just let you listen to the gameplay. I'll talk here and there, and we'll go from there. So we're gonna start off with the Gran Turismo 5. We're gonna go through that. But before I go through that, I don't normally show this part, but every time you want to know how to make the games work on this system, there's websites that teach you how to do this stuff. For me, I just get the game, put it in the emulator, and play it as is. I don't make any changes too much to the system. I don't do any configuration or none of that. I just put it as is. If you want to try to learn how to do the configurations and stuff, they got it where you can right click on it, view game patches, check game stability, and then they'll have it where you can go to the website. It'll tell you what all compatible, what it is, this and that. If you need the actual settings and stuff, you'll click on it. It'll take you to a wiki page, and it'll tell you, hey, put this setting here, put that setting there, stuff like that. Me, like I said, I just basically just play the game as is, and I don't really do any of the setting changes or anything like that. So any FPS that you see is based off of, I just get the game, put the game in the emulator, and play it straight as is. I mean, most people want to do anyway, play it straight as is. So that's kind of the reason why I do it this way. But if you want to get particular game and then want to do get it to working the best you can, you have to follow guys or look up online for that. If I figure out how to do certain things, then I also will tell you myself. But for the most part, that's all I'm doing is putting the game in, play it. If there's any tweaks and stuff that gotta be done to it, yeah, there's probably a lot of games that can be tweaked. I don't tweak it. So, yeah. Yeah, it has a volume issue, so, and the game doesn't run the web best. It's like 18 frames per second. So, yeah. can see, it doesn't run the best. Like I said, if you change the settings, you might get it to run a lot better. But as is on Steam Deck, it only runs like 10, 8, 15 frames. So we're going to end it there. But it's still impressive that it runs. Let's just say that. Wrong game. Wrong game. Pushed it farther down. Alright, Infamous. Infamous, the first version. Not Persona. We did Persona already. If you didn't see the Persona, go back and catch it in the other video. It's probably like what we're on round like 7, 8, 9 right now. Emulation. So yeah, I did Persona already. I just hadn't took it out because I don't know. I just didn't take it off. I don't know. Some games I didn't take off. Some games I did. The ones I know didn't run well, like Gran Turismo, I'm gonna take that off. But I do have the copy of it saved somewhere. So. Why Xbox controllers have so much clickiness? Alright, let's skip all that.
While sliding into unconsciousness, somehow, I don't know, hear the voices of the dying. Thousands crushed by falling buildings or burned alive in the fires. Trish lost her sister, almost lost me. Zeke was always there, somehow sure that I'd wake up, while outside the city fell apart. A plague struck, followed by rioting, theft, rapes, civilization committing suicide. In a bullshit attempt to contain the biological threat, the federal government locked down all access in and out of the city, and we were stuck in this cage with the psychos. Cops are all gone off the streets, either dead or too chicken shit to stand against the gangs that control things now. Outside, things were bad. But inside me, something was beginning. Scary as hell at first. Gotta understand, there was no one to talk to, no experts to consult. And with time, I'm learning to control it, master it. Just hope it's not too late. I thought you were gonna watch the TV.
Batteries are dead again. You mind putting on a freak show?
Glad it's good for some.
Probably need to charge them all. TV's a hog. Lay into it, man. Don't be afraid to hurt those babies.
Alright, so the volume itself, I might turn that off because if I can even turn it off. Yeah, other than the volume, the game runs, so as you can see.
Nice job, man. Boot tubes are working.
Weird. Feels like I got more power.
Yeah? Dominates over there. Throwing that balls running around. See how much juice you pack. Playing to man. For those suckers. flying so low, thought it was gonna crash into us. Hey, it's a TV jacker. I love this guy.
Just got word that the Feds dropped some relief packages into Archer Square. The liars run to the corporate media and tell us that we're gonna get our fair share, that more is coming. That's easy for them to say. They're not the ones living in this hellhole. And the truth is that we've been abandoned, and no one's coming to save us. So head over to Archer Square and get that food before the Reapers show up. Voice of the survival, out.
As you can see, it's moving. It's just the volume instead of 20 frames.
They drop food. Man, you must be out of your mind. Think any of those pencil necks gives a crap about us? This is a PR stunt. That isn't gonna stop you from pigging out, though, is it? Hell no, it ain't. Saints gotta eat. You take the stairs. I'm using the express elevator. Ah, man, get to have all the fun. That's what I'm talking about. Whew! Oh, that was one hell of a jump, man. Wish I could do something like that. Running down all those stairs. That sucks donkey balls. Hey, Cole, before we head over to Archer, I need to go pick up a new 6-shooter.
As you can see, like I said, it's just the volume, but for the most part, you can play this one, and I think this game is playable. I know it's more playable than the game I had a couple months back that kept making you glitch through the floors. I can't remember which the name of the game is, but I know it was a game that did that. Alright, so Mortal Kombat. Now this one, I am going to have to probably black and white this game. I might not worry about black and white and Infamous, but I know I'm going to have to black and white this one because the gore and violence. But I'm going to try not to go too deep in. I might not even have to worry about doing it. I might just try not to go too far into the game. So I'm going to go to practice. And but this game has some issues too. It made my PlayStation crash a couple times. If you get it started and you can start playing, go ahead and start playing. If you wait too long, the game freezes. So it runs, but it doesn't run the best, and it takes a long time for the first initial loading. As soon as you get past picking characters and stuff like that, why I don't know, but you know, I think this game ran better on the Xbox version anyway. But we're not here about the Xbox version, we're here for the PlayStation version. I'm just gonna go to practice. And the other game mode, it takes a while to load anyway.
Scorpion. Sub-Zero.
This is the fun part. Like, it looked like it's gonna load, everything loading pretty fast, and it stops like right here. And it takes like 2-3 minutes just for it to load. When it looked like it was gonna load up instantly. And then you can see maybe at the bottom of the screen where the wording is running through and running the different commands and stuff for the game to work. It's just flying through, so much stuff flying through. Alright, so it took about like 5 minutes for that little section to load. But as you can see, it's here. So that's all you need to see, because I just hopefully I probably will blur that part up. I mean, not blur it, but Anyway, black and white is so the copyright strike. Anyway, it's running in between like 20 to 30 frames, but it's not really running 30 frames. Alright, so that's enough of that, because like I said, I don't want YouTube copyrighting it too much, but yeah. It runs. I won't say you had the greatest enjoyable experience with it. You can find updates online, find it for that system, and like I said, do the same thing with compatibility. But all in all, I'm not gonna say that that game is in the best condition to get. Now this game, I'm gonna have to turn the volume off. I got to turn the volume off. NBA 2K11. This game is about the only game out of all these games that actually runs well. Why, I don't know. But it is. But I have to turn the volume off for copyrighted music, because 2K would hit me with copyrighted music for a game that's how long ago now? Let's see, we in 2K24, that's 13 years back. Iteration wise, 14 years altogether. So yeah, well, not 14. Yeah, well, 13 still. Either way, it'll copyright me. So, as you can see, it's getting over 200 frames. It does have some stutters in here, so it can be some tweaks done to this game, but as far as I know, the game runs. Yes, you still get the iconic "Are You Ready" scene with Michael Jordan, so yeah, that still plays. It's got a compiled shader, stuff like that. But as you can see, it runs. It's not even an issue. Steve Blake, Lamar Odom, Kobe Bryant, and of course I'm gonna start over Kobe. But as you can see, yeah, it runs. Now we're gonna go through a game. Yeah, I know I shot it fast because I haven't tested in a game yet, but I have tested this and I know it runs. And when I did play the beginning of Michael Jordan game, it seemed like it ran okay enough to be a playable experience. So we're gonna run through. Rajon Rondo just retired, so you know, shout out to Rondo, good career. Not my favorite player, of course. Kobe, my favorite player, but you know, that's besides the point. Alright, so it's still compiling shaders, getting the crowds and fans and stands. Characters are nowhere near ready, as you can see, and I thought I jumped, but I guess I didn't. Gasol. Yep, I know who to get it to. Ooh, I missed that one. Well, it's running 30 frames. So yeah, as you can see, if you want to play 2K11, it is playable. You don't have to really spend time on this one. I'm not going to spend time on this one. But it is very playable, and you can change some things up. So now let's put the volume back on, because I like to have the volume back on for these games that we're playing. Alright, so apply the settings and save. Alright, so we did that. Red Dead Redemption. Yeah, we can go to Red Dead Redemption. Try some Red Dead Redemption. First one, which I mean that's the only one that's on Ps3 anyway. Besides the Undead and a couple other things. Red Dead didn't come out. Red Dead 2 didn't come out until PlayStation 4. So, but as far as Steam Deck goes, we played today. We played Gran Turismo 5. Didn't run well. Played NBA 2K11, it runs decently. And Infamous runs okay. Volume sucks, but the game runs okay enough to be playable. So now we're going through Red Dead Redemption, Skate 3, and Wolverine. And Wolverine, I will have to black and white that one out because there's a lot of violence, let's just say that word, and not nothing else that I was going to say. I'm gonna skip this part. We're just gonna get to the point where we walk around, show you how the frames are going, and pretty much it. So I'm not even gonna spend time on this one because it doesn't run well. As you can see, I'm running like 8 frames, 7 frames per second, sometimes 15. I just noticed that Old West game that RDC been playing. Oh, I didn't know it was based off of this game. Huh. See, I haven't played Red Dead, so I'm not a big Old Western player. But yeah, this map is based off that. Okay, that map is based off this game. But as you guys can see, it doesn't run. It doesn't run well. So we're not gonna waste no time on that. Red Dead, that's not running. Skate 3, and like I said, Wolverine will be the next one. Yeah. And I might do Wolverine first, so that way I can get to putting it in the middle, so maybe that way it keeps on the copywriting. Or too much if I had to blur too much out. Like I said, try not to edit too much out other than with like long waiting times and me talking too much. I edit that out. But other than that, I try not to edit any progress in the game or any moves I make, so that way you guys can see that I'm doing exactly what I'm doing for me. But other than that, maybe it'll work for you that way. If it don't work for you that way, then you know, of course, if it might work another way, let me know as well. That's why I also preloaded these games so they can run a little bit faster. Because this video is already long, but I am going to have to cut some spots out of the video. So it should reduce some of the video, but these videos are still long. But Wolverine does, X-Men Origins Wolverine does run. It's playable to me. Just like I said, got a lot of violence. Alright, I'm not gonna go too far in it because I'm gonna have to black and white this out. There ain't no if and but as you can see, it's between 23, 25 frames. It not the best, but it runs. To me, it's playable. If it runs and moves, it might have a little jitter in it. It's still playable to me. So. Alright, last but not least, because like I said, I'm gonna be downloading some more games on here. I'm or delete off the ones that ain't working and re-download some more new ones. But in the meantime, Skate 3 runs decently on the Xbox side. Of course, you can get it on Xbox Game System without having to deal with all that, especially in the Game Pass. So probably your best bet is just to get the one from the Game Pass, play it. But let's try it out on PS3, see how it works. It has been moved to playable, so you know, why not give it a shot? But we're just gonna keep testing PS3 games on here as much as we can, and any suggestions you guys want to see, let me know in the comment section. You know, as always, I try to any game that you guys say, I try to get it as best as I can. Try to get every video out. It's only been one video maybe I may have not done that somebody asked, and that was dealing with Nintendo Switch with Yuzu and stuff like that because of the situation. And actually I had did the video, but I just didn't put it because I already had got a strike from the last video. Well, not a strike, but a warning for showing y'all where to get stuff from. This gonna freeze for a second, so I'm probably gonna just let it do its thing. Alright, there it goes. It froze up for whatever reason. I don't know why I keep freezing up, but it's doing that. Timing out. The first few times I tried it didn't do that, but now it's timing out every time at that spot, and then this game says 30 frames. Oh no, it don't matter no more. Now I did bump the graphics back up on it, so that might be the reason why it's slowing down. Cause it was a little bit faster than this. Not bad, much faster, but. Alright, now let's try it with the graphics back down to the bare minimum, because I bumped it up to 720, but I don't think that really should have played effect to it, but it might. I mean, Skate 3 is one of the harder games to run, and the fact that it's running on it now is a lot better, but it still got a ways to go. PS3 emulation in general has a lot more work to do on this system. I mean, we still don't even have PS3 emulation on any handhelds, Android handhelds or Linux side handhelds, besides Steam Deck and Windows and stuff like that. But the only thing we got left is PS2 and Switch. Don't have PS3. We still don't have PS4. PS4 and PS5, so, and they're working on PS4 emulation now. Alright, so it's gonna freeze again, same thing like last time. Alright, so back in, we're gonna jump back in again one more time, see if that had any effect on the speed, because like I said, well, last time I played it had a little speed. Not much speed. Well, it definitely looked worse. Well, I can see a little bit difference. Not much difference, but you can't tell the difference. The music sounds better. The skateboard moves a little bit better. Not much change, but it's a little bit. You can change see some changes. So But yeah, anyway, there you have it though. So that's 6 games again. We went through Gran Turismo 5, Infamous, Mortal Kombat Complete Edition, Skate 3, Wolverine, and that's about it, right? Anyway, I can't remember what all we went through. Anyway, yeah. NBA 2K, I'm sorry. That's what it was. I knew it was something, but I couldn't think of it. Which, that's probably the best game that ran out of all the games that ran on him. But anyway, if any games you guys want to see, let me know in the comments. Any suggestions, let me know as well. But yeah, there's 6 more games. I'm gonna go download 6 more games, or find 6 more games, or whatever, you know, that I have. But, you know, I have to say that. But yeah, anything y'all want to see, let me know. But until then, I guess I'll see you guys when I see you. Peace.